What's good, y'all? Today on Album Reviews Nobody Asked For, I'm going to talk about this new album by Blxst. It's called Labor of Love. It dropped yesterday, so this is definitely a 24-hour review, so just putting that out there. But I'm going to give my overall thoughts, and honestly, the album is cool. Like, I'm not going to say it's bad. I don't think it's bad, but I don't love it. There wasn't really a lot that stood out to me. I feel like um it's kind of like the music that you could put on, like if you were at a kickback or something, like chill kind of vibe, maybe you chilling smoking or something, you could play it like it's background music and nobody would be mad, nobody would be like, hey, turn this off, what is this? But at the same time, there wasn't really anything on here that would necessarily make somebody come back to it or make somebody say, oh, what is that, what is, you know that kind of thing. And like, as far as the sound of the album, that's the biggest thing to me. The sound is more like neo soul, definitely more soulful than like No Love Lost, and that sound that he kind of got popping for, which was more of that West Coast kind of bop, like a little bit more mid to up tempo, some samples, things like that. And I feel like, you know, around, I don't remember the name of the album that came after No Love Lost. But that album after that, I feel like around then people started saying, you've heard one Blxst song, you heard them all. And I definitely kind of get where people are coming from with that. Like, his sound was a little like, okay, some of these songs kind of run together a little bit. So I feel like he heard that and has been trying to expand his sound since then. Granted, it don't seem like it's been working as well. And some of that may be, I did see the label he was on. I think they shut down, so he's on a new label now. So I'm sure that don't help him. But really, like, he was more of a hybrid when he came out with, more singing. I mean, more rapping, singing, melodic rap. Like, and I feel like with the production on this album, which again is very soulful production, very neo soul esque, but like, to me, he's not, and I mean this respectfully, not really that kind of vocalist to where he's going to give you like a bunch of runs, a bunch of stacks, harmonies, things like that, that will kind of take a song with like more chill production and like the vocals be the driving force, if that makes sense, or just adding different layers to it. Um, I think maybe having some different features would have helped. He has like 3 features on here, so not a lot. The album is 13 songs, 33 minutes, so it's not a long project at all. But maybe having a few more singers who live in that space to kind of help fill some of that out would have helped. It kind of sounded like him and his team, whoever he mainly works with, really sat down together and came up with this. And not that that's a bad thing, but maybe just having some different features, maybe different writers or something to kind of help bring something else out would have made this stand out a little bit more to me. He Can, the song that I got up on the screen right now, is probably my favorite song on here. It sounds the most like old Blxst, quote unquote. Um, but other than that, it's a cool album. It's not bad. If you're a Blxst fan, or if you're a fan from that No Love Lost era, like, I don't think you'll love this album, but you probably won't mind it. But at the same time, I don't think this is gonna convert anybody who wasn't a Blxst fan. So I'm interested to see, how he continues moving. I've still been kind of keeping up with his projects even since then. And like I said, I know they haven't gotten that same love as No Love Lost, no pun intended. But yeah, Blxst. What is the title of the album again? I just lost it. Labor of Love. He always got something with love going on, I feel like. But Blxst, Labor of Love. If you've heard it, drop a comment. Let me know what your favorite song was. And also, let me know what your favorite Blxst project is. Even if you haven't heard this, just, Labor of Love, I feel like it's going to be No Love Lost. I feel like it's probably going to be the one most people say. But yeah, I'm still rocking with Blxst. Like I said, it's not a bad album. I don't want to sound like I'm saying it's a bad album. But, I think there's some area for improvement. I'm going to go back and listen to this again later, and maybe it'll grow on me. But that's all I got. This is Album Reviews Nobody Asked For.